which therapist you need.
Therapy Thursday.
Now on Wild 94.1.
I understand therapy.
Hi, everybody.
All right, Therapy Thursday is on 888-429-0941. We take your questions on text or we take calls. Either way, we got a bunch of y'all. Let's see, out of the 863 already, we got Good Morning Freaks. It's not easy to walk away from an 18-year marriage, but my husband has become boring. I have dropped hints time after time and even tried to explain to him in ways I feel he would understand. We both married very young. We had many good years, but I am to the point where I'm getting so frustrated. He refuses to change, and I'm starting to believe this is just who he is. We have 4 beautiful kids, but I am thinking about walking away. Am I unhappy here, or am I overreacting?
Okay.
I am unhappy here. Am I overreacting?
I don't think you're overreacting. You know how you're feeling. And obviously this has been happening for a while. I don't think he's taken you seriously. Yeah, you guys need to spice it up. You need to do something. I wouldn't just jump off of the relationship and look for something else right away. I mean, you guys have been together a really long time. That's something that you guys should cherish and work on your relationship together, whether it's planning date nights at least once a month or going on vacations just alone. I mean, you should put just as much effort into your relationship as you do your job. It's just, you have to water your garden a little bit.
2 things that jumped out at me. One is I have dropped hints many times. Maybe he's not catching your hints.
Direct.
Maybe you should say it in no uncertain words, lay out exactly what the problem is. And the second thing that also jumps out at me, it says, my husband has become boring. Okay, I understand that, but I wonder how he feels. Maybe if the shoe was on the other foot, he would say that you have become boring. Not trying to point fingers or show blame, but I think this is something that you guys have to do together, and it has to be clear as day what the issue is.
Yeah, 18 years of marriage, both of y'all probably got comfortable. So, if you got to nudge him and he got to nudge you, do that nudging together.
Yeah.
A little nudging to make it right.
A little nudge.
All right, what else we got?
This one says, my best friend is hanging out with my first boyfriend ever, who has been an ex for over 20 years, but on and off we've been talking. And recently we were talking and I found out that they were hanging out without me. When I confronted her about it, she said it's none of my business because she's known him all of her life and they've been friends since childhood. I have tried to start a family with him 6 months ago, taking on the responsibility of his child and his mother that he lost because of COVID. So it hurt my feelings. And am I wrong, or should I just cut her off?
I don't think that's really your best friend, because best friend code is like one of the top things in best friend code is you don't dibble and dabble with the ex.
Off limits.
That's a violation. And I think you are crossing into territory of you should probably cut her off or at least create some distance from her.
And what type of guy is this, though? Because he's seeing you and her at the same time.
There's probably some crossover there. Like he feels he's out on one, so he went on the other. And that's not supposed to be fair. That's not supposed to be like available for you. You're not supposed to be an option. If you're an option for him to holler at him, that means that you've probably been in the wrong space for a minute.
But remember where your loyalty who should have your loyalty. It's not the ex. It's your best friend. You can't expect moral behavior from a past relationship, but you should from somebody that you call your BFF.
There you go.
Your day one.
We got a text. It says, my husband and our neighbor are in a neighborhood war over Christmas decorations.
What?
Him and the man across the street have been going at it for 3 years. I think it's way too much. I don't like how the house looks, and he plans on doing more this weekend. I've brought it up to him, and he just doesn't want to lose the Christmas battle.
Now, is this? I assume this is like a Griswold kind of thing where they're going lights, like crazy.
That's what it sounds like.
Inflatables.
You know what? If this is what your man, I know a lot of women say this, so I'm going to repeat them. If your man is doing something at home, let him do it because he could be out there in the streets. I'm just going to say that because that's a lot of people who are going to write in. But it is kind of like helping his interest. If you want him to be out there in the streets gambling or drinking or doing something crazy,
other stuff.
That's much worse than him having in an innocent fight with the neighbor across the street.
You do have a point, and as somebody that, I mean, it's pulling teeth to get my man to even decorate the house. I have to do a lot of it myself. I'm just saying, a lot of women would be like, Oh, go ahead, have fun. Even if I don't love all the decorations, enjoy yourself.
Ride out with your man.
Decorate. Yeah, is it really affecting you? Do you really like? It's not that classy. Maybe he has too much crazy stuff up. Let him go have a little fun.
Now, I will tell you that the lights do matter, though, because if somebody got all that blinking going on and all that,
Yeah.
plus the multicolored lights,
I know.
all y'all need to just get pushed off the earth.
You don't like
I'm
the
just telling you.
multicolored lights?
They got to be white or nothing. Like,
What?
it's like, if I see the blues and the
You think
reds,
it's
I'm
tacky?
like, oh my God, that's so tacky.
You know what I think is tacky
that.
is the like the hologram, the light that gets like projected onto the garage
The
door.
fake snow.
Yeah.
The fake snow.
Trash.
It is. It's trash.
Trash. Anybody who got a good house, you got a nice white line of lights right there, pristine.
Crisp.
Talk to him.
Everything else is blinking with music and walking around, like all that stuff.
You
Just
guys are
stop.
so judgy
Stop.
when it
all
comes
of y'all
to-
gonna get pushed off the earth. That's what I'm saying.
Wow,
So
okay.
we agree with you, but let your man do that because he innocent. All right. We got more of your calls coming up. Therapy Thursday Part 2 on the other side of Diddy. Yeah. Let's see. We got a phone call. And
Robert.
Robert is on the line.
Yes.
Robert, what's going on this morning?
Nothing much, man. Working.
Hey, what question do you have for Dr. Davi, Meredith MD, or myself?
This is my first time calling.
Hey, first time caller, first time caller.
Welcome to the Freak Show, Robert. What's going on?
Nothing much. Okay, so I have two beautiful little children, and thankfully I wasn't married to their mother, but she's an absolute mess. I've had them pretty much full custody the last year, so I'm definitely hustling. You know, my bills are like $5,000 a month. I'm tight.
Oof.
But they have a good life. You know.
Uh-huh.
I could just never seem to get away from the drama. So
Well, I don't
Well,
understand
first-
what dramas. You said she's not in their life, so how? I don't understand why you have drama.
so she's in their life, but it's like not as much as I would need.
Okay.
Okay, so she's not
little
helping.
bit that
She's popping up.
Right. So the little bit of time that she is there, it's just nothing but problems and drama. I thought about bringing her to court, but then that would hurt me because my lawyer already said, listen, like, you're going to win this, hands down, you'll win this case. If I do that, then that pretty much gets rid of the state assistance on childcare.
Okay.
And daycare is not cheap nowadays.
No, it's
No,
very
it's
expensive.
not. But I mean, okay, so she pops up, so you have partial of a partner, but you take them away, you're going to have zero partner. So sometimes you got to weigh the consequences and say it's 30% better than 50%, basically, just to put that in a nutshell.
And like she would get put on child support if anything, but she doesn't make a lot of money, so like it would not even help me at all. It would barely pay for my gas.
So what is the question? Because, I mean, you've given us a long, filled with theatrical pauses, synopsis of what's going on. What's the question?
This is the first time I've ever done something like this.
Aw, it's okay.
I'm just stuck. I have no family here. It's just me and my kids. I don't know what to do. Like, it's just, you know, I get harassed by her. I get harassed by her little boyfriend, and they just.
Here's what you
need
need to do. You need to take control of what you can control. And first of all, it's just in a perception. Like, don't think about it as you're being stuck. You have the blessing of having your kids because you sound like a good dad and you sound like you're attentive much more than she is. So you're building something here. It might feel like it's just you and them right now, but that's the foundation of what you got. You don't have her help.
Right.
You don't have, her influence on much. So let her have that. Don't try and force that part of it. That's the stress that you have. Bills and
it's
stuff
just-
like that, money and stuff like that. I get it. That's a stress.
It's not so much me I'm worried about. It's the kids. Because, like, every big problem that pops up, the kids are in the middle of it, and it's affecting them.
Well, then
I'm
you have
already struggling with them
you have to be the protector, and you have to shuttle. You can't get away from it and protect them. So you might need to suck it up and absorb that and protect these kids. Keep them from having to shoulder it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's what we do as parents. You know what I mean? We have to kind of buffer that. We have to be the stopgap for that.
Right, not let them know exactly what's going on. And I don't understand why we're not going to court and make sure that she helps pay for her kids.
I mean,
Vice versa,
You can
he
try
would
and do
need
that.
to.
You absolutely can try
Right.
and do that.
Yeah, even if
I'd
it's just
probably
gas
get, like,
money.
maybe $300 a month, and then childcare for one of them would be like.
But you know what?
Anything
like I said,
helps.
like we said, you might not get it all, but you'll get something. So you can't complain and then say, but if I try and get it, that's not going to be enough. It's like
It's
get what you
something.
can get and deal with what you got to deal with and protect those children. That's the first end all be all, kind of cause for you to follow. All right? Let's do that part.
Right.
Start there first and then work your way backwards into try and have a good relationship with her. That might be down the line, okay?
I'm trying.
All right, man.
You're doing it.
You're doing it,
It's
man.
Christmas
Just stay,
time, you're
stay
doing it.
positive. Don't be like I'm stuck and all that other stuff. Don't do that to yourself. Don't play yourself. All right, what we got?
We got a text. It says, my boyfriend wants to be a personal trainer. Thing is, he's not in good shape. How do I tell him that this is a terrible idea and he's opened himself up for embarrassment? He already scheduled the certification courses and paid a deposit. This isn't going to end well, and I'm trying to help.
Okay,
Man.
but you can lose weight and you can get fit. It's not an overnight thing. Maybe he wants to have like a physique like that. And not all personal trainers are like perfect
That is true.
models.
That is true. There's
you
a
know?
step class guy at the LA Fitness that I go to, and I'm chunky. I'm up in there breathing hard. He in there breathing hard, and he does not look like he is a step class instructor.
Right.
But this dude, he top heavy.
Okay. All right.
And he is in that thing bouncing around.
He
and
likes to eat.
But he motivates me.
Right.
Because when I'm on the treadmill and I'm looking in that window and I see him in there with their little dance steps on the steps, I'm like, get it, big boy. Go on,
Yes.
big boy, what you gonna do?
Yes.
Go on, big boy, what you gonna do? So, why not let him live? Let him live his best life. This might be, because it's his job, it might be the motivation for him to work out and get fit. And that might be what it's doing. And just like the Christmas lights do, whatever they into that's goofy,
Yeah.
back them up.
Just support him.
Be that woman.
But don't you think that there is like an order to things? Like, I wouldn't want to be a basketball coach if I don't know much about basketball.
But you could learn.
But you don't learn on the fly. First you learn, then you teach.
But she said he about to get his certification.
He already put his deposit down. There's
There
no
you go.
going back. We
Like, you know
going,
what I'm
baby.
saying? Like this is like your girl going to hair school, but she been doing hair in her kitchen. It's like, yeah, you've been interested in it, and now you showing some interest. Now you want to go to Barbizon, whatever the barber college. I don't know, whatever it is, and I'm gonna back you up. So back them up.
And by the way, before we put the deposit down next time, can we talk about it first? Like, let's bring it back. You don't just throw money down without having a conversation with me first if we're in a committed relationship.
All right, so how about wait? Give him my number. I'll be the stepmama. Oh, see, look at that.
see, he needs
look
help.
at that. People like you with your crazy cryptic
Ex-mom or
weird
ex-baby mama.
Ex-baby mama.
We got a text from a kid, and I think you two should put your parent hat on.
Oh, let me do that.
It says, how do kids deal with bullying? I'm in the 8th grade. The school doesn't do anything about it.
Oh, you know what? I got bullied in middle school and high school. It wasn't at the moment, at the time, it feels like it's, because you can't see the future. You can't see past it. Standing up for yourself can definitely help. You don't want to get in trouble yourself. Definitely make sure that you're telling people, your parents, the principal, make sure that there's a record of it, meaning like you've been dealing with this for a while. Just know that it's not going to last forever. And by the way, a lot of those bullies are being bullied themselves, either at home or they're just not getting the right attention or parenting that they need at home. Because what do we learn now? Hurt people as well. So at the end of the day, just know that there will be an end to it. Hopefully you can defend yourself, though.
The only thing I'll just say is tell somebody. Tell somebody, because it could go a long way. Like it could go badly. Bullies are misunderstood people that lash out at everybody. And maybe there's pain there or whatever. But your thing is not wondering why it's happening. It's just happening to you, and it's on your shoulders. And that can push you into a dark space, and nobody wants to see that happen because you didn't ask for this. So definitely tell somebody. Talk to your parents about it. Talk to a teacher that you might, really trust. You don't have to really go around telling everybody, but find a teacher that you have a great relationship with and let them know what's happening, because they might be able to help you more specifically
about
to
punching
your
them?
situation.
Punch him in the mouth.
Yeah.
That's my advice, damn it. I think you fight him. I think you take him head up, you punch him in the mouth,
Now
and the
you're
bullying
suspended.
stops. Well, now it's on you guys, because I've told you over and over again, you didn't do anything. Now I have to take it in my own hands.
Davi,
Punch him in the mouth.
I'm
Knock their
I'm
teeth
mad
out.
at you because I wanted to say punch him.
That's what you should do.
You know, I got in trouble when my daughter got hit, and I said, "Y'all go back to school and on site."
It be
And
like
then
that
I got in
sometimes.
trouble.
That's
so
how-
I'm trying to be the. You said put the parenting hat
That's
on.
why I let you guys.
And so I was doing the parenting
That's
thing,
why
and then you gonna jump on the other side.
I didn't say anything.
and
I
you
let
like,
you
punch
both
him in
have.
the mouth.
I let you both have your piece.
No.
Now I think you hit him. You hit him as hard as you can. Hit him right in the nose.
Maybe not on the campus.
Where
Make
I'd
sure you're
I'd like
off
to switch
campus.
my vote. I want to switch my vote. Yes, hit him in the mouth.
The next time they bully you because you didn't start it, you reacted.
Yeah.
Knock their teeth out.
What's the rule? We don't hit. We hit back.
Holla at him.
Okay. Well,
Holla.
wait a minute. Well, he hasn't hit. He's only used his mouth. He's been bullying. So you have to
Right.
wait to be hit to hit.
No. You no. I say
Wait. If he didn't hit you, like I thought bullying was punching. If he ain't punch you,
From what
and he
I
just talking,
understood, it was just talk.
if he's just talking, you still saying punch him in the mouth?
if they're messing with you on a daily basis, I don't know the extent of the bullying. A lot of the bullying is physical. When they put their hands on you, you see red, you black out, and it stops that day. I bet you that.
While I don't totally agree with Davi because
Right.
I want to have plausible deniability in court, I will say that blackout thing works. If you say I blacked out, and that's why you got to tell the
It's all
office
red.
first to be like, hey, he's bullying me, and then after a couple weeks, blackout. Just black out
That's it.
and punch him in the mouth. Be like, they're like, why'd you punch him so many times? Because I blacked out. I didn't even know.
I don't
didn't know I was
remember.
hitting him. I don't remember a thing. That's all you got to do, all right? Therapy Thursday is a wrap. Hold on.